topic we have up, man, is boxing. So Zhang has put the zing on Deontay Wilder, defeating him in this recent match, man. The fight ended in the fifth round. Have you seen this fight with Zhang and Deontay Wilder?
Yeah, I mean, this is wild, man. Like,
Yeah. Nah, this was crazy. I didn't even know he had a recent fight coming up, but since hearing about this one, it was like, yeah, okay. Before we even get into it, when we think about Wilder, man, we had we had this conversation last time about if we think he should retire and all those type of speculations. But I think this right here puts the icing on the cake for us. So just to start us off, man, is it time for Deontay Wilder to put up the gloves?
you know, maybe it is, but I guess it's just a question of whether he's going to do it and whether he's ready to hang it up.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I know, like I said, last time we said, we was trying to give him some time, but the way I seen this fight, the way he was fighting and not protecting himself. I mean, he was looking like Devin Haney out there. That's how bad it was. I mean, but overall, I would have to say yes. I think it's time for him to retire. Uh, like I said, a lot of people can't. Some people that come back and try to fight like how they used to fight, it doesn't work out, and that's because a lot of things, old age, old technique. Um, like I said, he's been in some great fights, but I think it's time, man. Um, what was the one of the biggest flaws in this matchup, you think? Like just in the fight in general?
I think probably overconfident. It has a
Yeah.
lot to do with it because, you know, it's getting close to the end of his career, and maybe he's just trying to get as many fights in as he can before it's over.
Before it's over with. Okay. Uh, for me, man, first thing I would have to say, he stayed in the corner for too long in that second round. I don't know if you've seen it, but that was terrible. I mean, to sit there and take those hits, and like I said, Zhang is a big dude. He's not no little squid or anything. He's a big guy for a Chinese guy, you know, and for you to be taking these hits is just not good. You're never supposed to stay in the corner. That's like a rookie mistake, and he's nowhere near a rookie. So uh, and then finally, you should never turn your back on a fighter in any match at any point. I don't know if you've seen that clip, James, where he was like basically, walking the other way, and when he turned around, Zhang hit him in his face. I mean, have you seen that, man?
Yeah, and maybe he just felt he could take that beating, and that's why he was giving him so many open shots.
Yeah, honestly, I blame him for that one. I wouldn't even be mad at the refs because I mean, I never seen any boxer turn around fully and not pay attention to no. He could have hit you in the back of the head. It's not like them gloves are made of pillows. So it's just like, what was he thinking, man? Honestly. And should this fight have not happened, or did it need to happen for his career?
I think he would say that it needed to happen, but you had mentioned that there wasn't as much promotion for this fight, and that kind of makes me wonder, like, why? Is it just maybe he's not as big of a name as he used to be, or
That, and like I said, he really just really getting back into his career, trying to make a difference, basically saying, I can still fight, I can do all these things, but at the same time, you have to realize it's not going to always work out. It's a lot of young talent now. He's not one of the main attractions right now. So, I mean, it is what it is. Definitely. At first I was thinking no because of the weight difference, being that Zhang was at least 60 pounds more than him. But I would have to lean more to it needed to happen. I think this fight definitely needed to happen because this was the match that sets the basis for the rest of his career. Like if he would have won this fight, okay, maybe we can see some progression and growth and he can get back to that career. You know what I mean? Because some fighters can bounce back. But because we really couldn't see the route, with him. But ever since he came back, he hasn't shown any improvement in the fights. You know, he hasn't won a single match since he's come back. So it looks like he's just taking hits at this point. Definitely.
Yeah, and this kind of makes me wonder. So, what if he has another fight and he does really well? Do you think that that would put him back in the spotlight?
I mean, it could. Uh, I don't know if he should start back on a fight with somebody with a lower status. Maybe kind of build up because it seemed like he's trying to fight these big kind of guys and these bigger, and you should just coming back. You shouldn't start like that. You should start kind of want to start from scratch and build up from that point. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah, I mean, if he wins this next fight, then yeah, it's a possibility. But if not, man, yeah, it's time to wrap it up. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about Wilder, man. Like I said, I'm a big fan still, but I mean, we haven't seen much. Definitely. And before I pass it over to my co-host James, I got one more topic.
J&J Sports coming to y'all with more in 2024.